Are you a Nigerian earning less or more than 30,000 naira per month? You might have the right to come to the United Kingdom on a special level and you are not aware of it. Congratulations, the United Kingdom offers different types of visas based on where you come from. Why do you want to come to the UK? How long do you want to stay based on your personal circumstances and other parameters? In fact, as a Nigerian, even if you sell tomatoes or catfish in the heart of the trenches in Lagos, you might qualify for an entry to the United Kingdom without even applying for a visa. Or if you don't qualify on this free visa entry, the UK might just have the visa type for you, which you will discover in this video. In this video, we will look into how to get into the United Kingdom without a visa legitimately, and also explore all the visas type, its nature and roles in order to make your relocation needs a dream to reality. Welcome to CareerEdu and the UK visa free entry update and the different UK visas types set aside for your needs. We will begin by talking about how, even as a Nigerian, you might qualify for a visa-free entry to the United Kingdom. By this, it means that if you have any family members such as grandparent, spouse, or civil partner, child, grandchild, or parent who are from the following countries: the EU, Switzerland, Norway, Iceland, or even Liechtenstein, who started living in the United Kingdom by the 31st December 2020, you can apply to the free EU settlement scheme instead of applying for a visa. It doesn't matter whether you are a bricklayer, a graduate, or even a sports person. The beauty of the scheme is that it gives all successful applicants a status called settled status or pre-settled status, which allows them to work and live in the United Kingdom. This can also lead to a British citizenship for successful applicants, although the deadline to apply was on the 30th of June 2021 for most people. But don't worry, as you can still apply on the basis that you have a later deadline. For example, you're joining a family member in the UK who was living in the UK by the 31st of December 2020, or you have reasonable grounds for being unable to apply by the 30th of June 2021 as a result of an illness, or you were the victim of domestic abuse. As a Nigerian, please find out from your family members to check this relationship so you can understand if you qualify to apply for the European Settlement Scheme and enjoy its benefits. Second, let's look at those whose intent is to visit the United Kingdom for up to 6 months for reasons such as partaking in an holiday with a friend already in the UK, or with an intent for a business trip or meeting, or to do a very short course of study. If you fall within these category of intents, you need to apply for a visa type called the Standard Visitor Visa to visit the UK for up to 6 months. The application fee, as at the time this video was released, is 100,000 naira, equivalent to £100. Very affordable. And the duration to stay is 6 months. If you have questions on this visa type, please leave a comment below. It is important to note that for those who want to get married in the United Kingdom, you will also need to apply for a visa called the Marriage Visitor Visa to get into the United Kingdom to do your marriage. We will be rolling out what this entails in our upcoming series. The fee to apply for the Marriage Visitor Visa is only 100,000 naira or £100. Third, what if I am not coming to the United Kingdom to stay or visit? In this case, I'm only traveling through the United Kingdom to another country, which simply means having a layover between flight. If this is your case, you will still need to apply for a visa. Here, you will need to apply for a visa to travel through the UK called the Transit Visa. This visa depends on whether you'll be going through the UK border control but leaving the UK within 48 hours, or if you'll be changing flights in the UK and will not be going through UK border control. If you'll be going through the UK border control but leaving the UK within 48 hours, you need to apply for the Visitors in Transit Visa, which costs £64. And if you'll be changing flights in the UK and will not be going through the UK border control, you need to apply for the Direct Airside Transit Visa, which usually costs £35. This may change slightly depending on which country you're in. Fourth, what if I don't want to school in Nigeria because I'm tired of the Nigeria school system or other unique reasons and want to study in schools in the United Kingdom? You will need a visa. On this premise, the visa type you will need to apply for are being influenced by many factors such as your course length, type, and place of study. Let's clarify this narrative with these. 1. You will need to apply for a standard visitor visa that allows you to do a short course of study that lasts no longer than 6 months. 2. If you want to study English language, you will need a short-term study visa that lets you come to the UK to study an English language course that is over 6 months and up to 11 months. We have a video on how you can apply for the short-term study visa. 3. If you want to study courses that are being studied in our Nigerian university and intend to get an undergraduate or postgraduate degree, you need to apply for a student visa. This visa is usually for a longer course. You must be sponsored by a licensed college or university and have a confirmed place. You may be able to do some work on this visa. 4. Still on studies, if you have a child from 4 to 17-year-olds who want to study at an independent school. A child student visa is required, and if you're 16 or over, you can do some work on this visa. 5th, what if I want to work or do a job in the United Kingdom to earn pounds? In this situation, you need a visa. But as a Nigerian, it depends on the nature of its duration, whether it is long-term or short-term work. You can work in the UK on a short or long-term basis with a work visa, and there are many types of work visa. The visa you will need depends on the following. They are 1. Your skills and qualifications. 2. If you have a job offer and sponsorship. 3. If you want to bring your family with you. 4. What you'll be doing. For example, sporting, charitable or religious work. 6th. What if you have a loving family in the United Kingdom and you want to join them? Do you need a visa? Like we said earlier, in the eyes of the immigration, a close family members include your spouse or civil partner, child, grandchild, parent or grandparent. You will need a visa. If you're a spouse, partner or family member of someone who has British citizenship or settlement in the UK, you can apply for a family visa to join them. They may need to show that they can support you financially. You can also be able to apply for indefinite leave to remain (ILR) after a set amount of time living in the UK. Now, if your family member is in the UK on a visa, you may be able to apply for a visa to join a family member who's in the UK on a visa. They must be either your spouse or partner or your parent if you're 18 or under. Furthermore, still on the family type of visa, if your family member is from the EU, Switzerland, Norway, Iceland or Liechtenstein, you can apply for a free family permit if you have a close family member who was living in the UK by the 31st of December 2020. A family permit lets you live, work and study in the UK for up to 6 months. Aside all these we have discussed, there are other parameters that gives you access to the United Kingdom. For example, if you were separated from your partner or child when you were forced to leave your country, they can apply to join you in the UK. Your family members can apply if you have been given asylum or 5 years humanitarian protection and not have British citizenship. Also, as a Commonwealth citizen, you can apply for an ancestry visa to work in the UK if you have a British grandparent and meet other eligibility criteria. To add, if you had indefinite leave to remain and left the UK for more than 2 years, you'll need to apply for a returning resident visa to come back. Before you apply for a UK visa, you must check if you need a visa and what type you need. Depending on your nationality, you might not need a visa to visit or transit through the UK. It's noteworthy to say that if you need a visa and you apply, your application must be approved before you travel. Please leave in the comment section what you have learnt about this narrative. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Having said all this, we at CareerEdu can help you with your application if you're ready to apply for any visa type. In recent times, we have helped over 100 families apply for their visas with a 99% success rate. With that, we have come to the end of another insightful video. If you haven't already, we all at CareerEdu urge you to please subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll stay connected and never miss out on our latest content. Don't forget to turn on the bell notification icon to receive timely updates whenever we release a new video. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to continuing this journey together. Please share this video.